Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday afternoon, November 26th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and the NQ. So I had to leave at 2:30 today. And as I come back, I see a very nice market spike or price probe in M period in ES and SPY. What I also find interesting, again, SPY, SPX, hit all-time highs. ES does not. In fact, SPY took out its overnight all-time high. I don't know if they're making new ones now in the overnight or maintenance. ES, however, again, balance rules. Look how close they got. They got within 9 ticks of the regular trading all-time high from the 11th, and they obviously didn't get the overnight all-time high. So, it's incredible how ES has had a little trouble making that high. They're still in balance on the weekly. They attempted to go trend up twice today, but failed. But they do have higher value. They end up with an afternoon pullback in F and a nice price probe. NQ goes out with a 12-wide POC. And that's it. And the day's high. They did not probe. And now, another thing, ES was an inside day till late. They're not anymore. NQ is an inside day again. Okay? So we'll see how we come out of that. Don't forget, ES is also an inside. Well, I'm treating it as an inside week since they took out the previous week's low by 2 ticks last week. So still treating it as an inside week. So they're trying to get their legs under them to get going to the upside. Righty comes back into balance. They gapped lower, filled the gap. They end up with a 10-wide POC and an afternoon pullback in K, and they also hold the gap from yesterday. Now they get both IBs, but they don't get either of the overnights. NQ took late in the day in J period to get it. I was leaving just before that happened. I was tempted to take the short. I thought the long would be even better because this market was rotational with a wide POC, and it certainly would have been. You could have made money on the short below the IB low, but you certainly would have made money also on the long as we went back and obviously almost went up to the day's highs. I had a good day. The majority was in the morning. I got NQ's overnight high with my staple play, and I also got ES overnight high in A period. So I got both the overnights in A with longs. In B period in NQ, I took a long against NQ when it backed up to the 144. When it got below the 144 and then came back above it when they had that little gyration after whatever numbers came out at 10 o'clock. And made money on that. I took a long in C period in NQ to stop the one-time framing down. And then again, it was dead. The only other trade I took was in NQ and G period. I thought we might have an afternoon rally high, which we would have until M took it out. So I did okay on that. And like I said, right before I left, I was considering taking the short to break the IB low. I didn't. And then I was gone for the rest of the afternoon. Again, range was not that great today, but with this stretch out in ES, I'm not sure. Let's see what ES's range or SPY's range ended up today. It ended up a little over $3, so not bad. In fact, it was bigger than NQ's, which was just under $3. So ES actually had a better range. As far as our destinations, 44 is today's high in ES. The price probe is 35.25. The pullback is 21.25, and today's low is 11.25. In SPY, all-time high is 601.33. Price probe 600.45. Afternoon pullback 599.07, and today's low of 598.07. And then chart-wise, now tomorrow is a full trading day, and you have PCE out at 10 a.m. So maybe you'll get more crap off of that nonsense. And then Friday's a half day. I'll be here Friday, and obviously the market's closed Thursday. So here's your weekly. Now, again, in SPY, you could probably, look, SPY is up. because SPY last week never took out the previous week's low, so they were still up to balance. So SPY I'm calling up. ES though I'm still calling balance until we finally get this high. And they're having trouble getting it, so that's interesting. And the daily is certainly up for all of us. NQ is up, but it's up to balance since they had the inside day. 45 million shares in SPY, horrible volume. Here's NQ's daily. This one time framing up for 3 days. Again, actually it's 4 days. 4 days. 2 inside days out of the last 3 days now. Let's see how we come out of it. Again, volume very weak, and today the range followed suit. So hopefully tomorrow we'll at least get some range in the morning prior to people probably calling it quits for the rest of the day and possibly the rest of the week. I hope you had a good day trading. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.